and today I'm about to conduct an exercise program for a 16-year-old female who has been referred by her GP. Her BMI has placed her in the overweight range and she's wanting to lose 5 kilograms. We'll be doing a hypertrophy training program. She's been pre-screened as low risk and we'll be using body weights and free weights. Hi Nicole, how are you?
Good, thanks Erin.
That's good. Okay, so we're going to be taking you through your program today. As we identified in your pre-screening questionnaire, it's going to be a hypertrophy program. So that's going to help you achieve your goal of losing your 5 kilos. So the program we're going to be going through includes a squat, a lunge, a bent over row, a push-up, an upright row, a tricep extension and a crunch. Now with these exercises, the push-up and the crunch will be using your own body weight. The others will be using the dumbbells, which is about 80% intensity.
Okay.
We'll be performing 3 sets of 10 repetitions with a 60-second rest in between.
Okay.
So before we start, it's important to do a warm-up. The reason behind this is to help the body prepare for the exercise we're about to do. It basically helps prevent your risk of injury, and also so basically it gets your heart rate up to where we're going to be working at today, which is around about the 70%. So we start at around 40, which is around your resting heart rate. We can get you on either the bike or the treadmill or the cross trainer, whichever you prefer. Whatever you're going to enjoy, basically, we want you to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it goes for about 10 minutes and we just want to slowly get you up to that range. So just slowly increase the resistance. If we're on the treadmill, we'll just start as a walk and slowly build up to a jog. As you're doing the warm-up, you'll notice your breathing will start to get a little bit faster, your heart rate will get a little bit faster, you might get a little bit of sweat and a little bit of a puff, which is great.
Okay.
Excellent. Alright, so the first exercise we're going to be doing is the squat. Now to do a squat, you just need to have your feet shoulder width apart, slightly wider, with your toes pointing out, slightly out.
Okay.
You want your knees to trace your toes. So you're not wanting them to go, out too far or in, and you don't want them to be going past your toes, so you want to be able to see your toes. Now the idea is that it's like you're sitting back into a chair. So the weight needs to go back on your heels. You want to brace your abdomen, and you want to have a neutral spine, shoulders back and down, chin in, looking forward. And then you can have your hands out in front or on your hips, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then it's just going down. So you want to go down as far as you can while keeping form, but you shouldn't feel any pain. So sitting back, that's it. And how does that feel?
Yep.
Good. So this is working your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings,
Yeah.
and your calves.
Okay.
Any pain in your knees at all?
No, that's fine.
Fantastic. So you'll be doing 10 reps of that, 3 sets, and have a 60-second break in between.
Yep. Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, so the next, you'll be using the dumbbells with that as well, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So when you do it, you'll have the dumbbells by your side and sitting back into the chair. So I'll get you to quickly try that. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So by your side, sorry, yep, and sitting back in the chair.
And just not raising them, just holding
No,
them?
just holding them down. Good. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, so we'll move on. Now with the weights, when you are finished with them after each set, I'll get you just to place them on the ground rather than dropping them.
Yeah.
Excellent. So the next one is a lunge, which is also called a split squat. So again with the weights, this time we have one leg out in front, one behind. So the back foot wants to be up on the toe, and that is the foot that the weight gets distributed through.
Okay.
So best way to set up is down into proposal position. So if you need to, move your foot a little bit further back so that it's a bit more comfortable. Yeah. And then it's just straight up. And then it's down up. So you want to have, again, a braced abdomen, neutral spine. And again, your knees will be tracing your toes. And you're working your glutes, your calves, quads and hamstrings. That feels okay? Yep. So it'll be 10 each side and 3 sets each side.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. So the next one we're doing is the bent over row. So I'll grab those. Now this one, we've got feet shoulder width apart, soft knees, you're sticking your bum out, chest down to the ground, you're looking slightly out forward, hands down in front, and you're squeezing, just rowing upwards, so to chest height, and you're squeezing back through your shoulder blades of your scapula. So it's nice bending over and straight up. Have a go at that one. So facing forward, and squeezing through. So really squeeze back through. And just bend over just a little bit more. So stick your bum right out. That's it. Good. Okay, so this one is working our lats, also working our triceps and our biceps. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so the next one we're doing is the push-up. So I'll get you to pop the weights down on the ground. Now there's 2 levels to the push-up. One is on knees or toes.
Okay.
You want to have your hands shoulder width apart or just slightly wider, and hands placed under our shoulders. Pretend that there's a triangle there. The tip of the triangle is where you want to be, your eyes focused. And think of your body as a plank. So you want your whole body to move as one, and you want to go as far down to the ground as you can, ideally touching the ground. So keep your abdomen braced so that you don't get an arch in your back.
Okay.
And it's just straight down and up. And on toes, is like that. So start off on knees, see how you go. If you're feeling confident, you can try your toes. But it's something that you build up gradually.
Yeah, it'll be a building process.
So looking just out here.
Okay.
Excellent. So you're working your pectoralis major, which is your chest muscles. You're also using your triceps and your anterior deltoids. That's feeling okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So again, it'll be 3 sets, 10 reps with a 60-second rest in between.
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, so the next one is an upright row. So for this, we're standing straight, we're not bent over. Now, feet shoulder width apart, abdomen brace, neutral spine, shoulders back and down, and same hand position as the bent over row. And again, we're just rowing straight up to chest height and then down. That. Now this one's working your trapezius, deltoids, and also biceps. Is that feeling okay? Yep. So you should be feeling that. So again, that'll be 3 sets of 10 with a 60-second rest in between. Yep. Fantastic. All right. So the next one is tricep extension. So I'll get you to hold on to one weight. I'll have the next one. So this one, we just bring the weight around behind your head, straight up. You want to have keep your elbows in as close to to your head as you can, and it's bending your elbows forward to take the weight down. So it's like you're trying to scratch your back with the weight, and then straight back up again. So you want to have a nice strong abdomen again, neutral spine, and it's just straight up and down. So keeping elbows in and then straight down, straight behind. That's it. Feel that now?
Yep.
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 Yep, that's it. Great. So that's working your triceps, which is the back of the arms here.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Now, last but not least, we've got our crunch. So we'll be down on the mat for this one. So most importantly for this is you need to have your back flat on the ground.
Okay.
Best way to do that is to have your legs up in the air. And you'll find that that flattens out that arch of the back. You can have your arms on your chest, behind you, beside your ears, down by your sides, whatever's comfortable. Just try not to put them behind your neck because it naturally gets you to pull your neck, which you don't want to do that.
Yep.
Now it's only a small movement, just to lift the shoulders just off the ground. As soon as you feel those abs engage, that's as far as you need to go.
Okay.
So it's not a big movement, just a little crunch. Remembering to breathe. So I'll get you to pop down on the ground and have a go. And I'll just check. So legs up. So brace those abs. And up again. Good. So this is working our rectus abdominis, which is our six-pack muscles, which is what we all want. It's also working our internal and external obliques. How does that feel?
Good.
Good?
Yep.
Fantastic. So that'll be again 3 sets of 10 with a 60-second rest in between.
Okay.
Excellent. Hop up. Now, the last thing we'll be doing is the cool down, which is just as important as the warm up. It's pretty much just the opposite. You're wanting to get your heart rate from that 70%, which we've been working at, back down to a resting heart rate of around 40% intensity.
Okay.
So you can jump back on the bike, you can jump back on the treadmill, whatever you prefer. It doesn't really matter, whatever you enjoy. And just slowly decrease that heart rate. So if you jump on the treadmill, start at a bit of a run, go down to a jog, then down to a walk.
Okay.
So that just helps promote the removal of lactic acid in the body, and also prevents the pooling of blood, which can cause dizziness. And once you've done your cool down, so around about 10 minutes, do some stretching, so it's hamstrings, calves, shoulders, that type of thing, just to help ease any potential muscle soreness that you might get.
Yep.
That all make sense?
Yeah, good.
Fantastic. So I'll ask you some questions if that's all right, just in relation to the program. Were you satisfied and did you enjoy the program that was put together for you?
Yes.
Yep. And you think that it's going to be help you meet the goals, your aims and goals that we identified in your questionnaire?
Yes, I think so.
Yep. And you enjoyed everything that all the exercises we put in there?
Yep.
Yeah, great. Okay, so excellent. So this program will get you, you'll need to be doing a whole program twice a week.
Okay.
Fantastic. Yes. Excellent. All right, no problem. Well, we will see you next week.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.